Hi, my name is Sherry Flowers. I'm a student with Literacy for Adults in Brevard. My teacher is Miss Kathleen. My story is living with a learning disability. I would like to tell you a little about my story, living with a learning disability, and thinking that I was unhelpable. Luckily, I had a loving and supporting family. I never spoke of my learning disability to anybody. When I was younger, my parents would try to talk to me about my learning problems in school, but I would think of ways to escape the talk by faking sick or just leaving the room. I did the same in school when I had to read out loud or test taking. The thought of somebody finding out about my learning disability would be unbearable. My family helped me out by filling out job application. I would keep a low paying job for long periods of time. They didn't give raises or have health benefits. I searched for a job that had extra hours and worked twice as hard to make a living. I will always stay under the radar so my disability wouldn't be noticed. Currently, I've been at my job for 20 years and thought my job cared like my family did. I got sick and was out of work for months. During this time, my job frequently checked on me. After a period of time, I returned to work. It was time for me to do my self evaluation. When my boss asked me to complete it the same day, I got very nervous. In the past, I would take the evaluation home and my family would help me complete it. I had just opened up to my family about my disability and I was ready for a change. So I opened up about my learning disability to my boss and we did my evaluation together. We talked about learning programs, and I felt relieved opening up. Some time went by, but I didn't see my raise. So I reached out to my boss, and she called me to the office to inform me that I didn't get a raise because of my poor paperwork. I started thinking that I shouldn't have opened up. This is what I was hiding from. I was so embarrassed. I told my mother I wanted help now. Shortly after this, I was listening to the radio and they was talking about a program called Literacy for Adults in Brevard. I told my sister and she found a number for me to call. Still embarrassed, I didn't make the call and went back to my old habit of trying to escape. I finally made the call. I went from being nervous and scared to hoping that I could be helped. Me with the staff for the first time was very scary, but this would be the best thing I did for myself. When I met with my teacher, I realized she weren't the best for me and she cares. When you have a teacher that cares, you feel it and you start to believe in yourself. I did this program to catch up in life, and now I can say I do all my reading and test taking myself. And now I live to learn for fun.
My name is Sean Le, and I'm a student at Clearview Adult Education Center, and my teacher is Inguna. Today, I would like to read about my essay, Adult Education is a Research Gift. I had never heard the term adult education before moving to the United States. I just thought it was an English learning center for those. You pay for what you learn. That's its own. But after a few months in Clearview Adult Education Center, I realized that I was wrong. It is more than a class. is a small family with many members you had never met before. After a month of arriving in America, I registered for an English speaker of other language class at Clearview Adult Education Center. The first reason I chose this class was the low price, only $45 for 6 months. I cannot imagine how they can maintain the classes with this tuition. Furthermore, they have 4 to 5 classes per week. It is really amazing. In my country, a developing country, you can spend at least $30 per month with only 2 classes per week if you want to study English with native teachers. Some centers can even cost to $200 per month. But the quality and environment are the most important things that make me feel love for this school. Teachers are always kind with us. I think they should try their best to understand every student in the class because we are English learners with many different accents. They share their knowledge about life, history, education of this country, America. It really means so much to me and other immigrants because we have limited information about the country where we live right now. Moreover, I have classmates from many different countries. I have a new grandmother from Poland. I really respect her when she can arrange her job and come to class at her age. I also have a father from Thailand, and the aunts, uncle, brothers, and sisters are from Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Brazil. I have learned about new countries, new culture from them. They have also shared a lot of knowledge, real experiences from the time when they came to America. They are always willing to give valuable advice when I am concerned about something. It's really hard to find this kind of honest advice from other people who are not my relation. Last but not least, I especially admire the way every teacher and employees at the center treat students. They do not care who you are, how old you are, where you are from. They always respect every person and encourage you in your learning path. In my opinion, adult education is really a perfect place to start for adult immigrants. You will receive more than a normal class. I promise.